Tonight we continue our reflections on part 5, Speaking in Tongues, the Third World Woman Writer of this bridge called My Back, Writings by Radical Women of Color, 4th edition, edited by Cherríe Moraga and Gloria Anzaldúa. In this part of the book, Third World Women of Color writers claim and reclaim their tongues through the power of the pen, and begin a process of establishing criteria and standards of literary criticism for viewing this work. Part 5 includes the story of Millicent Fredericks by Gabrielle Daniels. Fredericks was a housemaid to the white woman writer Nen. Though Nen wanted to write Fredericks' story, the gulf in the lives of these women was unbridgeable. Nellie Wong writes of what compels her to write in Search of the Self as Hero. Wong is compelled by the passion and urgency flowing through her and the belief that her views as an Asian American have as much validity as anyone else's, despite the criticism women writers receive of personal. After all, what is art and what is not art? Deconstructing the mythology surrounding the historical and mythological figure Malintzin was the challenge Norma Alarcón gave herself in Chicana's feminist literature. Malintzin was the slave, lover, translator, guide, and advisor to Hernán Cortés, the Spanish conquistador who conquered the Aztec Empire in 1521 and claimed Mexico for Spain. Alarcón uses traditional and contemporary works to point to the ways in which patriarchal Chicano culture has used a hatred of women as justification for demanding obedience, humility, and allegiance, and how modern Chicana feminist literature seeks to claim Malintzin's image. Part 5 concludes with Chrystos offering beautiful imagery to those who have made a circle with her in ceremony for completing a poetry reading. When my hands are empty, I will be full, she finds. Having expelled much of the anger and hurt that separates women, and having found the voice of third world women of color, contributing part 6, El Mundo Zurdo, turn their sights to the necessity of working together toward a common revolutionary vision. We, the women here, take a trip back into the self, travel to the deep core of our roots to discover and reclaim our colored souls, our rituals, our religion, we learn from editors Cherríe Moraga and Gloria Anzaldúa. We reach a spirituality, they continue, that has been hidden in the hearts of oppressed people under layers of centuries of traditional God worship. It emerges from under the veils of La Virgen de Guadalupe and unrolls from Yamaya's ocean waves whenever we need to be uplifted from or need the courage to face the tribulations of a racist, patriarchal world where there is no relief. Part 6 begins with Chrystos demanding the life she was meant to have, insisting on it from the Malmama spirit in Give Me Back. In La Prieta, Gloria Anzaldúa uses the sources of her pain, rooted in her family and childhood, including sexism, racism, poverty, and violence, to trace the path she traveled to reach her current vision of the world. Anzaldúa believes radical revolutionary change is needed to rebalance the world. And those of us connected by the ways in which we do not fit the dominant oppressive white male culture can together be the force needed to make change.